Long ago, in a wide land where red soil kissed the feet and the wind spoke in whispers, there lived a village called Zambara. Zambara was not rich in gold or tall houses, but it was rich in stories, laughter, and strong hearts. The people woke with the sun and slept when the stars became many. They believed that every tree listened, every river remembered, and every choice left a mark. In this village lived a boy named Kito. Kito was not the strongest or the fastest. He was known for asking many questions. Some elders smiled at this. Others shook their heads and said he talked too much. Kito liked to sit by the old baobab tree and listen to the wind. He believed the wind carried secrets from far places. One season, something strange happened. The village drums stopped sounding right. No matter who played them, the rhythm came out broken, like a heart that could not beat well. Soon after, small troubles began. Goats went missing. Fires refused to light. Even the moon seemed shy and hid behind clouds many nights in a row. The elders met and spoke in low voices. They said the balance had shifted. Long ago, the village had made a promise to the land, and maybe that promise had been forgotten. A great meeting was called. The chief stood and said the land was asking for something, but what it wanted no one knew. That night Kito could not sleep. The wind was loud, louder than ever before. It called his name, soft but clear. He followed the sound to the edge of the village, where an old path lay covered by grass. No one used that path anymore. As Kito stepped onto it, the air grew cool. The path led him to a dry riverbed. In the center of it sat an old woman with hair like white smoke and eyes like deep water. She spoke before Kito could speak. She said the land was not angry. It was tired. It had been giving and giving, but no one had thanked it in a long time. Not with words, not with care. She told Kito the balance could be healed, but only if 3 things were returned: a lost sound, a forgotten promise, and a true act of care. Before Kito could ask more, the wind rose and the woman was gone. The riverbed was empty. Kito ran home, his heart loud. At dawn he told the elders what he saw. Some laughed, some frowned, but the drums still sounded wrong and the troubles still came. Finally the chief said Kito could try. If nothing changed, they would try another way. Kito began with the lost sound. He listened to everything. Birds, feet on soil, leaves shaking, children laughing. He noticed something missing. The frogs by the old marsh had gone silent. The marsh had dried because people took water but never cleared the path for fresh water to flow. Kito and some children cleared the path. Water returned. That night the frogs sang. When the frogs sang, the drums sounded better, though still not right. Next was the forgotten promise. Kito asked the oldest elder. The elder remembered a vow made long ago. The village promised to plant 2 trees for every one cut. Over time, people forgot. Trees became fewer. Shade became rare. The village planted trees together. Young and old worked side by side. The soil felt cooler. The air felt lighter. The drums sounded almost whole. Only the true act of care remained. Then came the twist no one expected. A trader arrived from far away. He offered bright tools and fast work. He said he could fix everything quickly if the village let him take stones from the sacred hill. Some villagers liked his words. They were tired and wanted easy answers. That night the moon vanished again. The wind grew angry. Kito returned to the old path. This time the old woman did not appear. Instead, the hill itself seemed to speak, not with words but with a heavy feeling in the chest. Kito realized the true act of care was not something taken. It was something given, even when it was hard. The next day, Kito stood before the village and spoke with a shaking voice. He said quick fixes break deep things. He said the hill held stories, bones of the past, and strength for the future. If they took from it, they would lose more than they gained. Some people were angry. They said Kito was just a boy. The trader smiled and waited, then something happened. A child cried out. A crack opened near the hill, not from digging but from neglect. A small landslide began. Without thinking, villagers rushed forward. They held the soil. They placed stones back. They used their own hands to protect the hill. The trader left quietly. As the people worked together, the wind softened. The moon came out full and bright. The crack closed. That night the drums sounded perfect. The old woman appeared once more, smiling. She said the balance was never lost, it was waiting. From that day Zambara changed. People still made mistakes, but they listened more. They thanked the land. They taught children not just how to take, but how to care. Kito did not become chief or rich, he became a listener, and in Zambara that was more than enough. And when the wind blows through that land even today, it still carries a steady rhythm, like a drum that finally remembers how to beat.